right, I'm going to bring you back into this
Thanks
conversation.
very much.
Right, what's your thoughts on Football Focus getting axed? Is that no terrible?
It is terrible, and
No.
I have got thoughts on that.
But right, go on. But no,
See, I'm getting squeezed out.
no. Right, you go first then.
You go first.
No, you go.
I'm not doing it.
Go on.
I can understand.
You go, Aldrin.
I can understand the reason for doing it because when it was established and it was great and I loved it, every game kicked off at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But now they're all over the place in the morning and the game's on. But I think the thing that made it great was they had really good presenters, and I think that the presenter that they had, no disrespect, but I don't think she has the charisma of past presenters.
52 years it's been going for.
Jonathan Watson just summed up my thoughts. It was good. I didn't have to speak. That's exactly what I think.
Sam Leach.
Sam,
Yes,
yeah.
no, that's a good point because I saw there's a really good Asian journalist who was on it for ages. He now works for Sky, and he was talking about it, and he said that Bob Wilson.
Aye.
No, but he said Bob Wilson was the first, and I'm going, no, it's Sam Leach.
Sam Leach.
Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing.
But sorry, I don't think it was called Football Focus. That's the thing.
So what
It
was
became
it called?
because
You're right.
it was in inverted commas Football Focus. Just wasn't called Football Focus. It developed into Football Focus because my introduction to television was BBC Scotland wanted to start a lunchtime thing, Scottish terms, and it was Bill McFarlane, Dougie Donnelly, and I was the reporter. And then it went and eventually changed the whole thing. It was Derek Johnson and Jim Craig at one point, and I was the reporter.
Is that right?
And then I
can't remember.
it was a there's all these revolutions, and I kept ducking in behind the couch so they didn't say I was there, and I popped up with the next formation, and then eventually it evolved into becoming with Rob McLean and Hazel Irvine.
Yeah.
With me surviving again into Friday sports
In
scene.
the Friday sports scene.
So that was how it all started.
Yeah.
And there was
I remember Derek.
and it was Bob Patience, who was originally the reporter of Daily Records, but worked for TV, and he was behind St
Gravesy, Bob was behind that.
Yeah, and then he came to BBC Scotland and tried to make a Scottish St Gravesy, and that's where I came into the reporter there.
Well, because you have to say, Chick, it's a funny old game. You're right there, Gravesy.